and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns up against the San Antonio Spurs. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Johnson. And it's Bryant in at the small forward position. And San Antonio has possession after Phoenix picked up the 3 with their last shot. Steps back and fires. The Suns clear it. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Now here's Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dillon Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Oh, Dillon Brooks would be one of the guys in the top of the list. Energy exerted, contact plays, bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive player.
Now here's Wembanyama. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Outside Booker. Brooks outside. Outside Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. On offense, here are the Spurs. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end. Really looking for some improvement here.
A 7-footer with a good stroke. Wemby showing that confidence from range.
Here's Gillespie. Following that last 3-pointer by San Antonio. Brooks a screen on Johnson. Here's Booker. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
3-pointer, Brooks. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio ball.
And checking out some numbers for Mark Williams. The Spurs making a switch here. Harper's checked in.
Dylan Harper.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Wembanyama. Barnes with a screen on Williams. Here's Wembanyama. Cash money from 16 feet away. Wembanyama's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
You see the poise, you see the patience. The more experience Wemby gets, the better he becomes.
Here's Fleming. Here's Gillespie. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Booker. Over Fox. Booker no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Barnes the screen. Inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Gillespie. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Richard, one of the best things about still being so early on in the season, the fan excitement is real.
Oh, yeah, the fan excitement. That's the best part because everyone believes positive things can happen. That's the best part about the first third of this season.
Here's Johnson, coming off a Suns make. 4 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. And there's another one for the Spurs.
We are seeing more and more big men with smooth, fluid shooting strokes. But Wemby's, he might be the most impressive.
The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
And Booker, here we go. Count the basket. Booker's gotten his 2nd bucket.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Brooks missing.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Booker against Wembanyama. Out to Fox from the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Gillespie. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And it's time for an injury report.
I was able to catch up with the Spurs athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury, but the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
Allie, thanks for the info.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation around this, as always, when dealing with injuries.
Royce O'Neal is out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Jalen Green, and it's Iguodaro in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Wembanyama. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell, you don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Phoenix. Dylan Brooks checked in for O'Neal. Devin Booker comes in for Allen. And Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Booker. Here's the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Barnes finds Wembanyama. Barnes with a screen on Brooks. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
The feel for the game Wembanyama has is just fantastic. I mean, he reads the movement of the defense and his teammates just so well.
Outside Booker. Here's Gillespie. Pass to Green. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 3 to shoot. Green. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Wembanyama, pass to Fox, back to Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, He loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Here's Brooks, and finished off by Brooks.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 21. Barnes a screen from the high post. Nice shot by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 23 points.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Wembanyama against Brooks. Barnes with a screen on Brooks. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama with a bucket.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Gillespie passes to Brooks. Here's Iguodala, covered by Wembanyama.
Oh, stopped at the rim. Victor using his reach to shut that bad boy down.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
A minute 50 left to play in the second quarter. There's a screen by Johnson. From the top of the key, Victor Wembanyama again. He's got 27.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
A minute 15 left in the second. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Iguodala. Yet to see a basket. Can't hit from in close.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Wembanyama, screen on Brooks. No one covering.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Pass to Iguodala. They need this. And it's good on the lay-in. Iguodala's got his first 2 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Wembanyama. Barnes a screen. Goes up from the top of the key. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Phoenix Suns. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on?
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Spurs.
Seems like they can't miss. Just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fellas. SLN, Shaq-like numbers. When you're doing that, it means dominance.
That's exactly what I was going to say. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson.
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh yeah, having your feet square, knees bent, hands ready, because ultimately if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your money.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Pass to Fleming. Brooks outside. Over Johnson. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Brooks has got 8.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
And stolen by Williams. Brooks against Johnson. Pass to Booker. Offline with a 3.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Barnes a screen. Wembanyama, the open look. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Fox against Booker. Here's Fleming. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Shams, thanks very much.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Phoenix calls timeout. Last season, Wembanyama averaged over 3 threes and just shy of 4 blocks per game. An unprecedented combination, Richard.
Yeah, Brook Lopez and Kristaps Porzingis are the only other 2 players to average 2 blocks and 2 threes in the same season. Obviously, based off the numbers, Wemby is on another level.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Gillespie. Booker for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Booker's taking that shot every time if it's given to him.
And here's Wembanyama. 37 points for him. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama screen. Clock at 4. For 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Wembanyama's got 40 points.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Brooks. Shoots over Johnson. Here's Williams. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Now Wembanyama. He's got 40 now. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
Here's Gillespie. Pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Soft touch off the glass. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
a 3-level score on top of having a reliable jumper. Hey, Booker is also skilled at capitalizing inside.
The three from Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Gillespie passes to Williams. Now here's Brooks. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
That free throw, no good. Well, RJ, some rebuilds go better than others. Wouldn't you say the Spurs are off to a good start?
Oh, they've got their cornerstone in Wembanyama, along with an array of young talent and plenty of picks. They look to compete now and for years to come, I would think so.
Barnes with a screen on Williams. Wembanyama with it. Checked by Brooks. Fox for 3. Wembanyama down low. Working on Williams. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside, Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Some changes for Phoenix. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Williams. O'Neal comes in for Brooks. And it's Devin Booker in for Goodwin. A 3, Allen. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
There's a screen by Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Count that one. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. San Antonio on top, just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Devin Booker. Grayson Allen is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Green, and it's Iguodaro in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And the Suns shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Here's Booker, and that one's on target from the wing. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Now Wembanyama. Oh, Booker with a block.
As intense a player as Booker is, that block, well, that's going to get him fired up.
To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. To the right side. Double on Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Here's Harper. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Pass to Booker. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Green against Wembanyama. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Overall, they've done a good job of taking care of the ball and limiting mistakes.
Phoenix making a switch here. Outside Booker. Fleming. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You can't put up any weak stuff around Wemby. He'll send it right back.
Kicks it out to Barnes. San Antonio again can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Allen, the pass to Green, to the middle. Here's Fleming. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Wembanyama up top. And another one! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Fleming. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Wembanyama, screen on Green. Fox finds Wembanyama. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most help and motivation.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Wembanyama, screen on Green. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Green, the pass to Allen. Down low. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Some changes for Phoenix. Williams is checked in for O'Neal. Brooks comes in for Allen. And Gillespie is subbed in for Green. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Wembanyama's got 58.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Brooks. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a
and got it! Another basket!
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. Brooks outside. Off target with the 3. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Johnson passes to Fox. Here's Barnes. Wembanyama up top. Booker defending. And good! There's another! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From 12 feet, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. 3-pointer. No good. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.